What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Tales of Iron. This is kind of a Soulsy game where you're a mouse knight, and you're going out into the world trying not to die, as it were. That seems to be the point of a lot of video games, just doing your best not to die. There's probably some psychoanalysis in there somewhere. But anyways, we're going to check the game on out today and see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list. If you wanted to do that after watching this video, I'll have a link for you down below in the description. It's always easily available down there. You'll also find a link to my Twitch stream, my Twitter, and my Discord, where it's very likely that this game may come up on a live stream or something like that in the near future, because I do want to check it out more in depth. Fair warning, today is my first impressions of the game, so I'm going into this entirely blind. I'll do my best to give you some commentary over what it is that I'm feeling, and what it is in the control schemes that I like, and the music and everything else as we're on the fly. But let's dive straight on in, because we got 25-30 minutes to kill, and I'd rather kill it giving you guys something meaningful than sitting here on a title screen. So let's jump on into an empty slot and see what we got rocking here.
For centuries and longer, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance. Amassing an army of unfathomable scale, he burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so, your tale begins.
Is that the voice actor for Geralt? I'm pretty sure that's the voice actor for Geralt from The Witcher. Huh, they scored a pretty major voice actor on that one. Bro, that's not how you wake somebody up. You go, my lord, and you like, touch me lightly. Did you just come on in and play a bugle, dude? Like, you hit me with the bugle boy out here? Oh, so everything is relayed through, like, pictographs. Okay.
When his squire woke him with this god-awful noise, the young prince was dreaming about this day, just like he had for months. Now it was here. He better be ready.
Feels like more like a nightmare to me. So I am playing this game with a controller. The game highly recommended that I play with a controller at the outset. We could take a look, though, and we could take a look at the keybinds, possibly. So taking a look at the controls here for the PC, as it were, even though I'm playing with a controller, it looks like we've got WASD movement, jump is on space. Looks like our dodge is on alt. Actually, that seems like a fairly, from what I'm saying right here, that actually seems like a fairly acceptable key set for keyboard and mouse. I'm still going to go with a controller since it's going to be like side-scrolling, and I find that I perform a little bit better with side-scrolling stuff when I have a controller on. But I don't particularly see anything inside of the controls that I am inherently against. Your big worry with games like this is that it's going to be like two hands-on. And look at that, the tooltips do go on the fly, so if I click on the screen with my mouse, it auto-swaps over to the keyboard. If I press like a button on my controller, it auto-swaps everything back. That's what I like to see. And so anyways, my concern when it comes to side-scrolling games like this is almost always that it's going to be two hands on the keyboard. Just not a fan of that design strategy when you've got, like, you know, your left hand on WASD and like your right hand on some arrow keys. I find that I can never quite make that perform the way that I want it to. All right, so we've got to get we've got a light helmet over here. Okay, so that has given us the smallest smidgen of defense, a tiny iota, as it were. Armor, it looks like we don't actually have any Oh, those are other helmets. Tee-hee. Okay, there we go. I was in the wrong menu. So we can get frog resistance, or we can, but it is going to raise our weight. So apparently that's probably going to adjust our dodge or something else like that, sort of Dark Souls style would be my guess. I don't think that we have any medium or heavy armor unlocked just yet. We've got light and medium shields. I would say, so what's the difference? Is that just like a, oh, it's like a little, okay, it's a little heater shield. Gotcha. I'll go with a lighter shield in this case just to maintain our weight. On the next run, if we end up dying, what I'll do is I'll try to go a little bit heavier and see how that modifies the gameplay. There's all of our stuff right there, so he wants me to go and see King Radis. Okay, let's do it. I'm hopping with excitement. Let's go see King Radis. Oh, so we've got like an overmap. Gotcha. Okay.
If he'd known how unlike a dream today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
All right, so King Radis is going to be down right here and then over to the right. So let's go see Dad. Let's go see dear old Dad and see what he's got going on. Do I have to wait for an audience? Or is that just like a save point? Okay, that's a save point. It seems like they're pushing things in kind of like an immersive direction, so I thought maybe I had to wait for an audience with the king. Okay, thank you for whistling at me. I know where I'm going. I'm aware. Thank you, little tiny rat squire. Oh, dude, look at our family treasure pile. Dude, is that my brother? That guy is huge. As far as I can tell, he has told me, good morning, go get some food, and then go check out the bounty board.
All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, our brother seems a lot bigger than us. It seems like he's maybe built for this more than we are. Like, I don't know why he's not responsible for this, man. You don't give the sword, the cudgel, to the guy that's like 5'6". That's me. Listen, I've been 5'7" my entire life, all right? I get it. I am not the warrior type. All right, we gotta make do other ways. You give it to the brother that's like 8'4", looking like Shaquille O'Neal out here.
Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast.
Man, Dennis always eating up all the food out here. Gotta go down to the basement like a pleb to go get my own dinner, dude. What's the point of being royalty if we don't have all this taken care of? Also, what did my brother do to end up being the chef? That's one question that I have here. So, like, obviously me and my other brother became warriors, and then Reggie became, like, a chef. Was there, like, a falling out? Was there some issue? All right.
The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Well, like, hook me up, bro. Let me get hands on. Oh, we got some water right here? Yeah, let's get some water. Can I go up there? Do we have like a climb animation? Oh, we do. We have like a little climb and grapple animation. Looks like we need a key to get through the grate over there, so we'll head back over this way. I think they locked in the motion pretty well, because if you watch how like a mouse moves or like a rat moves, they kind of scurry and scamper. And I feel like they really, really captured that sort of in the animation right there. All right, can I have dinner now? Breakfast? Trying to have my brekkie. There we go. Break it on open for me, dude. I'm ready for some roots and tubers. The breakfast of champions.
His brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
Oh. Okay, well, we had to go to the bounty board next. So where's the bounty board at? The bounty board is upstairs and to the right. Okay, off we go. With me, squire, at my side. Great vengeance and glory awaits us in the field. Okay, so this is going to be like the blacksmith. If we have recipes, we can bring it on over here and we can craft, like, new stuff. Gotcha. Oh, I can get a sweeter helmet. Yeah, I would love to have a sweeter helmet. That sounds good.
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. He'd make some for Reggie, if the young prince could find blueprints for a rat of his stature.
What is this right here? Is this just like, okay, I can swap my equipment right there. Gotcha. So that's going to be, ooh, we can block. Nice. I assume they're going to put me through, like, dummy training. Before the trial can begin, Reggie needs to warm up. The training dummy shouldn't put up too much of a fight. Red attacks cannot be parried. Yellow attacks cannot be dodged. Okay. So we've got kind of like a Batman Arkham Asylum thing going on. All right, well, let's go train then.
His eldest brother didn't think Reggie could hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast, but Reggie could be faster.
Ow! Okay, so I gotta... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, we got this. Perfect. Get a little counterattack off right... Oh, he's dodging too. My man's out here dodging too.
Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry with his trusty shield.
Ow! Hey! Oh, there's like a shove back to it. Okay, so the left... Right here what's happening is the left trigger, it initiates the block, and then with the right trigger, that's how you push it back, basically. So there's like a parry and riposte type deal going on. Yeah, exactly, like that right there. So basically, you hold down left trigger to pull the shield in, and then you hit right trigger to swing it out and throw them off of you. Okay, and it looks like it's pretty forgiving in all honesty.
Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
Oh, yeah. He kind of went all in right there. He's got like a little wobble thing. Ow! Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I got this. I can handle this. Well, I'm doing the dodgy thing. There we go. I didn't know when it was going to trigger. I didn't know how many times I had to do this before it was going to be like, yeah, dude, you done it. There we go. Let's put a little bit of friction on him right there. Perfect. And it looks like he's like tired out. Do I have to destroy the dummy? That seems kind of wasteful. Like, I feel like we've got the general purpose. Oh, there's like a strong attack. Gotcha. It wanted me to hold it. Okay. Pretty sure I already filled up my stuff, but like I'll grab a little bit more. And then on the shoulder button, it looks like we can drink that down to get some HP back. Okay. So that's going to be our de facto Estus flask right there. Onwards. So let's go ahead and see what quests are available. The Trial by Combat. Okay. So apparently we are fighting for the right of who will be the new king. Where is that at? Oh, we got to go do that like proper. We got to go do that like out in the front. Gotcha. Let's ride. Let's roll. I'm not exactly sure why he wanted me to wiggle my shield back and forth, but look, I can do like a little wiggle dance. Wiggle dance! Wiggle dance! Alright, let's go. It's kind of weird that the attack button is on right shoulder.
The Crimson Fort so full of Ratfolk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession.
Actually, I really like the presentation of this game. They've done a fantastic job of giving it sort of like almost like a cardboard diorama thing that's going on, but it's also bright and colorful and well animated. Oh, it wants me to go save on the bench real fast. Alright, well, I'll go save on the bench. I'm guessing that the attack is on right shoulder because X, which is typically the standard for attack buttons and things like Mega Man and whatnot, it's going to conflict. And so I think they were trying to avoid button conflicts right there. Alright, let's see if we can become the king.
If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this would be no easy win for Dennis.
All right, what you got for me, brother? What you got for me? Oh, he tried to hit me with that red attack right there. There we go, there we go, there we go. What you got? You got yellow for me now? What you got for me? You got that? No. I'm dodging out the way. I'm dodging out the way. I'm like a ghost. I'm like a glass ghost in the fog, brother. You can't see me. You don't know what's about to happen. It's about to get crazy out here. I'm gonna dodge through you. Then I'm gonna give it to you. I don't care that we're family. Let's do this thing, bro. See, that's not gonna work either. Oh, he's got some for a big guy. He's got some dodges too. Okay, okay, okay. You going red? You going yellow? You going red? You going red? Okay, fair enough. Good choice. Ooh, got him with the parry. Oh, he got me with that one. Okay, all right, fair enough, fair enough. What's a show without a little bit of, you know, what would a show be? You know, if I defeat him unscathed, it's not gonna look right. All right, what you got for me now? You got some red in there? All right, let me show you what my red looks like. There we go, get that little parry hit off. I wonder if the parries are all, these parries are very, very generous. Like, they're definitely, it's not like a tight timing that you have to pull off in order to get the parry done. You just have to kind of hit like the right trigger, generally around the time where it impacts. Ooh, and there it is. Apparently, I am now the king.
He'd done it. He proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
Okay.
Was about to come apart.
Oh, that's my entire health bar. I'm gonna take a rough guess and say we're not ready for this guy yet. I'm gonna try and dodge and get some damage off, but like, oh wow, he's so strong that like him parrying me actually hurt me. That was my moment. I was about to become the Rat King, bro.
The prince woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father.
Okay, well, I've got this little shield right here, and apparently all I've got left is a gambeson and what looks like a rusty shiv. So let's get to the shanking. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Recover, somewhere to make a plan.
Did nobody in our kingdom ever think of building walls? I kind of feel like the enemy would have to hit the walls first. Like, we should have some kind of warning. Why didn't we build walls? Okay, we'll block those. And it looks like I've got to get out of here, so we'll go down into this little sewer tunnel and escape. What's up with you, bro? Like, I don't, like, want to kill you, but... Oh, we can do butchering, too. Very cool. I don't know what I just picked up. I assume that it kind of filled up my flask, I guess. It looks like our flask has some latent amount left in it. We've got a hat right here. Okay, so we'll put on the badass bandana. That is one of my favorite Munchkin items, after all. Oh, and it looks like we found, like, a dart or something? Okay. So there's a ladder that goes up this way, and there's a path that goes downwards. Yeah, it looks like it gives you just a little dram right there when you pick up those bottles. I'm going to guess that the sewer system does not have sanitation workers that have been putting in their 100% A game. I feel like Flo is going to struggle down here. But then again, far be it from me, like, if a rat figures out how to build a sewer, then, like, fair enough. I think they deserve to, succeed us. Oh, Christ. Okay, that really hurt. Wonder if I gotta parry him. This is neither yellow nor red, so I'm not really too sure. Oh, he rolled out of the way. Yeah, just keep knocking him. It looks like my shield bash does indeed do damage. Perfect. All right, we got his... Oh, there's blood all over my character. There's kind of like that bioluminescence that's splashed all over my character. It looks like we're picking up crafting materials or something, possibly. Okay, there's another, like, busted arrow or dart or something. Crimson Fort sewer key. Okay, let me get my health top back up. It seems like things hit you really, really hard in this game, so despite the fact that they've gone for sort of a cute aesthetic, something that's, like, vaguely cartoony, it does look like this is a game with consequences. Like, if you get hit... I got hit once right there, and I was down to half health. So, like, this is definitely... It seems to be one of those games where they expect you to play and play well. Ooh, barely pulled that one off. Yeah, just keep facing that way. We'll get into the castle and see if we can fight. Oh, God. All right, what's up with you? I was going to say, I'm just going to preemptively smack you in the head. There you go. I love how animated the blocks and the parries and whatnot are, though, too. It looks good. All right, we'll block that real fast. It doesn't look like we take any bleed-through damage when we're blocking. It's possible that heavier, bigger enemies may cause damage independent of whether or not we're blocking, but, I mean, it looks like I can shield bash him before the hammer even falls. There we go. Can I loot anything off the dead frogs? Okay, so the frogs came and killed the guards. Okay, a little bit of a draft right there for healing. A little bit more. Okay, we're all filled up just in case we need it. Although with how long the animation takes, I'm thinking that drinking in combat is probably not the greatest of ideas.
Not content with killing the king, the frog horde had torn down his throne room, leaving behind little more than smoldering rubble and the bodies of his kin, dead and defiled. Reggie had never seen such evil, nor felt such rage.
Let's say what you want to do here. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of try to stay out of the way of the arrows. I'd rather not get hit right now. Yeah, let's knock him down. Well, it was pretty intense, dude. Like, there's definitely, like, a rhythm to this. There we go. Finish him off, and then I don't know what we're going to do about the dude up top. Is he going to come down to fight me? Let me get some health in me real fast. All right, so I got some health in me. Yeah, he's coming down to fight me. All right, fair enough, dude. I probably wouldn't have recommended that. Like, you have a ranged weapon, so I would have stayed up top. Okay. Ooh, he's trying to shiv me. All right. What you got next? Yeah, I was going to say, last time that wasn't blockable, so... The telegraph is pretty fast on some of this stuff, though, if you're not ready for it. Oh, our squire is alive. Do you see him in the background? Yeah, dude, our squire made it. Hell yeah.
Reggie had his crown at last, but not his kingdom. Dennis had returned, but shamefaced. Drunk from drowning his sorrows in the village, he couldn't hold back the frogs there, or stop them taking their brother, the chef.
Okay. I just noticed that they hung up the bodies from the ceiling. I didn't even notice them all swinging. I thought this was gonna be like a cutesy storybook adventure. I was wrong. This is like suddenly so grimdark for like something about little mice. Like,
Reggie had to get to Longtail Village to rescue his brother, and fast. If he could fix the travel board, it'd show the quickest way. More than one use for a hammer. And its work on the frog skull seemed to be done.
Okay, so the travel board's destroyed. We got to rebuild it. I got a hammer. I don't have any nails. We're gonna have to track down some nails. So like that's, I've got the hammer, but I don't have the fastener. Hey, there's the nails right there. Okay, my man, fix it on up for your king. We got work to do. We got vengeance to wreak on these amphibian freaks. Okay, so there's an overmap as well, so we can kind of pick what locations we want to go to. I'm sort of interested in like whether or not this is a full-on Souls-like experience, or whether or not it's also got kind of like a roguelite bent to it. Like, do you keep your equipment after you find it when you die? What exactly happens when you die? These are all questions that I have.
The village always smelled of fresh, whole bug bread before. Now it reeked of burning fur and gore. And something putrid.
I wonder if the heavy strikes are like more effective.
The Frog Clan Bog Brothers.
I don't feel like my heavy strike actually did anything right there, but I don't feel like it hit harder. We've got a spear. I love spears. I want to try out a spear. Yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of a reach advantage. Spears are my favorite medieval weapon. Spears, halberds, poleaxes, polearms, all that stuff. I love me a good long spear, so like a boar spear or something. That sounds like the play to me. Oh, that was my fault. Alright, so let's get you knocked down. There we go. I lucked out that I was in the middle of an animation right there, otherwise I would have taken the hit, but that's what I was hoping for, is that I'd finish him before the hit came through. I do think that with these little guys that... There we go. Some of their little fast strikes are hard to telegraph when you're in like the heat of the moment, but I think it's going to be a learning experience for me. I think I'm just going to have to learn to read the animations. What a cool game. Alright, so we got a little bit more crafting stuff right there. Or like arrows or something, and we've got some iron. We're at full health. Our flask is looking good, so I don't think we have too much to worry about. We will save up. I do like the prevalence of save slots right there. It seems like they struck sort of a middle ground in between, like, when you would play Dark Souls, it always sucked when you died in a place that had like a super long corpse run. I remember, God, what was it? It was down in that tunnel place with all the scaffolds and stuff, way down in the bottom of the game. And there was the guys that throw the big rocks at you at Dark Souls, and if you died down there, the corpse run was just like brutal. And so I appreciate the fact that they've put like little save points pretty frequently, like after you finish most of the major fights. There we go, we're starting to equip up now. Like whenever you finish any like fight of consequence, you've got a save point waiting right there. I think that's a really, really good design strategy. The flames look great right there too. So there's some kind of frog pikeman? Okay. I'll take care of him. This guy don't mean nothing to me. Oh, I didn't expect him to follow up. I also sort of dig, oh, if you attack too many times the same way, he punishes. Okay. He's starting to get bloodied up. Is he going to change up his motions here? Or is he going to summon more guys? What's he going to do? Okay. Parry. Perfect. Oh, okay. That didn't work at all. Fair enough. Perfect. I'm going to avoid the temptation of really just like laying into him right now, because the game seems to super punish attack spamming. There it is. Another one bites the dust. What did you have? Can I have your spear? Oh, he dropped his helmet. Okay. It's pretty heavy, but I'll take it. Oh, it does. That actually, like, distinctively changed the handling of my character. So now, there's a delay. So when I'm walking back and forth right now with the analog stick, it's added a slide to the character that didn't exist before. And then on top of that, there's like there's a perceptible like fifth of a second delay when I tell my character to turn around before he actually does. And then if you look at our dodge, it just got heavier. So anyways, Tales of Iron. So far, I'm infatuated with it. I want to get further on in, so there's a pretty good chance we're probably going to stream this game on Twitch and really, really see what it's got to offer. But thus far, the presentational aspects look really, really good to me. The control aspects are great. You can actually feel the difference between a light character, a medium character, a heavy character, so on and so forth. The fighting, the blocking, the attacking are responsive, and they feel like they work, and they feel like they're forgiving as long as you're paying attention to the fundamental mechanics. And then on top of that, I do like the fact that the game seems to really actively punish, like, button spamming and just trying to overwhelm your enemy with attacks. Eventually they're going to perfect block you just to punish, and then it's going to end up being a lot more painful than if you had just waited for the opening that would have been provided by a dodge or a parry. So anyways, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block we had Tales of Iron, but tomorrow we will very likely have something else. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in, and that's all I've got. Bye everybody.